really interesting book that I had was on the history of the sword. And really, almost half the book was really the history of manners.
Damn, you read a book on just swords?
Yeah, it was interesting. Just a whole different thing about why sabers and the gladius and the, different structures of the blade and why it benefited horseback, why it benefited foot soldiers, one-handed, two-handed. Just different. It was interesting.
Yeah, it sounds interesting.
But one of the premises of the book really was that people became very proficient sword fighters because of dueling. And then dueling was an issue because at the end of the day, a sword's not the most cost-effective war instrument.
No.
You know what I mean? Like that piece of metal, I could make 30 spears out of and put that little piece of metal on a long stick. And it's really a much more dangerous weapon than a sword. A sword takes a lot of, it's a lot of iron, a lot of that goes into making a sword. And one guy could be equipped with it, right? But as far as the dueling aspect, that's where the sword became a weapon of more representation of that duel. And because of that, people established etiquette, how to act, because there was accountability in your actions.
You're going to get stabbed.
If you sat there, if right now your wife came and dropped off cookies and I looked at her like, man, she has a nice ass. You can sit there and go, yo, we're not cool like that.
I'm going to take out my sword.
Apologize. You know what I mean? And I can sit there and look at you
my fucking sword.
Hey, Brendan, I am so fucking sorry, bro. I don't know what I was thinking. I misspoke. Yeah. I apologize. Because then now, if I don't apologize, you and I got to go at it, right? So because, hell, swords were around before penicillin was, I don't care how badass of a fighter you are, you get a cut, you might die. So people only dueled when it was like, fuck, man, this is worth it. And if it wasn't worth it, you apologized. You sit there and go, hey, man, I stand out. I didn't mean to say that about your dad.
Yeah, because if you don't,
your ass is on. Or it's called The Sword. I think I'll have it at the house. I'll show it to you. I'll take a picture. I'll actually bring it to you.
If I'm ever in a trivia.
It's a white book with red writing on it. And the cool part about it was it really made me understand what, people talk about the breakdown of our society, the nucleus family. And I firmly believe that all stands true. Fathers not being in the household anymore has really destroyed our country more than any single factor, I think. I think fatherless children, is one of the greatest detriments to society.